blood dripping out of Emily, waiting to see blood dripping out of Emily's mouth, and like, I don't know.
Cheers. All right, and we're back.
Oh, we made it.
Back here. Thank you for coming back, Murphy.
You're so welcome.
Before the podcast, you mentioned to me that you recently subscribed to Disney Plus.
Yes. I also watched the new Aladdin. I watched it, and I went in with the wrong expectations. I went in with the wrong state of mind, and I was like halfway disappointed in the movie because I went in expecting just a new and improved, bigger, better Robin Williams Aladdin, but you can't do that.
Or a remastered version.
Yeah, but you can't do that. I feel like Robin Williams does not get nearly as much credit as he receives for just about anything he does, especially the genie in Aladdin. He made that movie, and they absolutely fucked him after it was all done. Mm-hmm. They absolutely kicked him to the curb and didn't treat him very well at all after that was all done. But he made that movie for Disney. Going back to the most recent adaptation, it did not compare. It did not compare to what Robin Williams made, the older animated one. In order to enjoy the new Aladdin, you have to go into it thinking, oh, this is a movie that Will Smith stars in. And that's what you have to do. You can't compare it to the animated one. Period. You just can't. Because they just don't.
They just don't compare.
Yeah. Will Smith does great in it. He's not quite as good of a genie as Robin Williams.
Is it as funny? Is it the same kind of like themes? Is the story the same?
Yes. The story is not. There's a couple of different routes that the story takes. But what?
No, yes, but no.
So, I'm sorry. I'm having a very hard time right now.
Is that your version of looking into the camera when you look at me?
Yeah, that's me breaking the third
We
wall.
need a camera right behind Emily. The story takes a couple of different routes. I won't spoil it for you, but it's still got the same style of humor in it and all of that, but
it's made for a different audience.
Yeah.
So it's not for us. Like if we've seen it, don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
Which I probably won't. I know they're remaking Mulan. They're gonna be doing another adaptation of The Little Mermaid.
I'd watch Mulan.
But the Mulan one, I heard there's no Mushu in it.
I wouldn't watch Mulan.
Thank you, Emily.
I love
there will
your
be no
brutal honesty. I will probably watch Mulan because I am not invested in that Disney movie as like Aladdin. Like,
yeah,
very invested in that movie. Enjoyed it so much for everything that it was. Blah blah blah.
I wonder if they'll redo The Rescuers.
The Rescuers. Oh, you mean the little mouse?
The little British mice.
Yeah.
Were they? I don't remember. I might be confusing it with Fifo Goes whatever West and whatever the first one was. We saw that one.
Say never.
We saw that recently being in the last 3 years.
Relatively.
Fifo Goes West is great.
Yeah.
I love it. It's
give him the
weird.
lazy eye.
And then the scorpion, I remember that terrifying me. For those who don't know, Fifo Goes West is about a little mouse who ends up in the desert, and he has a giant cat friend. His whole family moves to the desert.
Yeah.
Into like a tuna can. And then the cat goes on a peyote trip while he's trying to find him, and he gets captured by these desert rats, and they're gonna eat him. But they see him in a monument in the sand. They're like, oh, he's a god.
That's right. It's been so long. Oh my gosh.
But
Fantastic.
everything, all those hand drawn animations are definitely like about the way the characters move, the motion, the squashiness in their faces, their eyes being bigger than you normally would, just so you can express it and really feel it. And that gets lost when things go too real.
Yeah.
You wanna? How's your
drink
bourbon?
here.
You wanna read some Missed Connections? You got any more updates for us?
Oh my gosh. Enough about me. Let's talk about me. No. I don't know. No.
All right. We have
Mike play.
Emily found these Missed Connections for us. I haven't seen them, so they are a surprise to me as well.
Okay.
Except this one. This is one I picked, the one that opens too.
So your job is on the line.
So
we may cut you from.
We'll be. This is just a note to you, Murphy. We're gonna go left to right on the tabs up here. It doesn't matter for anyone listening.
Left, right.
This.
Thank you.
This is a Tucson Missed Connection.
Ooh.
Yes.
You mean like Arizona?
Yeah, Tucson, Arizona.
Oh, sweet.
And this was posted about a month ago, is what it says. It used to give a date. Doesn't matter. Titled, Richard, my driver today, friendly dude in Oro Valley. Oro Valley is the northern part of the Tucson area. Hey, Richard. So, you going to say something?
I think Oral Valley. I think like.
Not oral. Oro.
Oh,
O-R-O.
Okay. I was thinking like Palm Springs, Arizona, or no, not Palm Springs, California, where like where it's statistically where most of pornographies are filmed. Like I think it's some what a county in California that's got statistically the most pornographies filmed. And when you said Oral Valley, I just thought of that. And
Like, oh, perfect. They know exactly what they're doing there.
anyway, red flag clap. Cut that out.
Richard, my driver today, friendly dude, Oro Valley.
Great segue.
Hey, Richard, you were my driver today. You came in and picked me up from my appointment. You said you like to donate plasma up here in the Northwest often.
Ooh.
You were a lot of fun to talk with, and it got me thinking, maybe sometime I could go donate plasma with you.
So romantic.
If you come pick me up, I'll give you half the $20 I make the first time, or take you out to fast food after, and $20 of the $50 I make the second time, you know? With me giving you $10 each time after. I will pay you. I really need to make money. I can barely drive anywhere. And what would be more fun than doing it with a dude like you who's fun to hang out with and talk to? You remind me of the type of people I used to know from home.
Used to know. Keyword. Used.
I can really go whenever it works for you. I'm not afraid of talking to other people at the clinic. Show me how to just strike up a conversation like that. Show me how to do that. I'd like to be able to do that. We can hang out. We can
Thank
hang
you
out.
for the permission.
Other than that, we can hang out outside of that too. I know you're sober, which is not a problem. We can eat, watch stuff, shoot the shit. You could hustle me at pool. You can teach me card games, and I'll lose at them unless it's Uno.
Oh my.
Go
Lord.
hiking up by what the fuck? Sorry, I got lost. Go hiking up by me. There's a few good places. And since neither of us lives by the Great Lakes anymore, one of us, me, has a pool in his backyard, a wash behind it, and mountains behind that. So no one's gonna bother us. But the ones I live with.
Wow.
And they only go outside certain hours, and I have timed it. So we can swim in my pool in the summer whenever we want. Heck, we can skinny dip without problem during certain times like 9 p.m. through 9 a.m. or until I lose my own trunks. I'll probably lose my own trunks diving in the pool right away. If that happens, it is your privilege and your duty to lose your swimsuit too.
Duty.
Just, if it sounds like anyone's coming outside, grab the nearest swimsuit and put it on, and I'll do the same. So yeah, send me a message. telling me what company you drove with, and I'll know it's you. Out of the two, tell me, was it Uber? Was it, what's the other one? Lyft?
So it's 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Oh
Or
my God.
you could just include a picture if you wanted. Haha. I doubt you'll read this, but whatever. A chance to make a friend and make some money and benefit that friend in the process is good.
Wow, that sounds like he wants to be way more than friends.
You think so?
And
Look, I'm gonna pay you $10 every time I see you,
And-
so long as you lose your swimwear in my pool between the times of 9 a.m. and
I'm going to go into so much detail as to how we're going to spend our time together. Oh, that just...
Let me
I'm just
outline
squirming
exactly-
and cringing and...
exactly how
say-
we're about to fuck. What?
It was
Yes, Emily?
it was actually super kind of him to make this post instead of laying all that on his driver while he's driving him places.
But yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
His driver would be terrified.
Have you
It's
ever
true.
gotten the same driver
Have I ever gotten the same... Have I ever had...
between
No.
Uber and Lyft? I don't
No.
think I have either, so chances are slim, but you're right. If by chance, because Tucson's pretty small, if by chance he happened to be in the exact same car going to donate plasma, yeah, he probably would have laid it all down.
I don't know. If I was that driver, I'd have been turned off like halfway through the post.
It would take that long.
I would have given it the benefit of the doubt.
No, because it starts out pretty innocently. It's like,
Yeah.
look, I'll pay you to take me there, and it sounds like, okay, outside of the app, if you want to drive me, because I know you've made this trip, you get it. I'll still pay you as though I'm using the app. It's like, okay, going on.
But yeah, he could have stopped like a quarter or a third of the way through, and that would have been like, that would have kept, if the driver would have seen this, would have read this post, I feel like that would have kept the driver's attention. Like, would have been like, okay, that would have helped him consider reaching out to this person.
But
But
in
like,
this-
once you get through
yeah.
all of it, it's like, that's too much.
But in this day and age, everyone's about this transparency, and the author
I suppose.
decided to go with that
I
route.
suppose.
You know, it's like, yeah.
I guess that's a good way to like to go really black and white with it, really yes or no with it, because here's what I want out of this experience. I'm gonna lay it all out. Or he could be like, hey, you were my driver, met you the other day, let's meet up. That could it'll probably happen. It could go many different ways. It could, but maybe he doesn't want that. He's like, look, I want to meet up. I want to donate plasma. I want to strike up a conversation with one of the staff at the plasma place. Then I want to take you back to my place. We're going to get naked in the swimming pool and
And I'm gonna straddle you underwater.
probably fuck. Like, that's like, he's like, that's how I want this to go. But if you're not one to like have this go that way, then don't worry about it.
I'll
I
find
don't know.
someone who can.
Exactly. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's just looking for he's just looking for his puzzle piece. He's just looking for someone to just make it happen with, not trying to beat around the bush.
All right, here's
Okay.
one for you. Tell me
My turn.
when it was posted, where it was posted, and the title.
No. Okay, here we go. Mature, muscular white guy looking for girl I met here Saturday night. New York City / New Jersey. I'm the late 40s white guy, and we met up a couple of days ago after you responded to my ad searching for a pillow princess.
A what?
A pillow princess. A pillow. That's one of the words that I don't pronounce right. Apparently, is pillow. My word is Pellow. I say pillow.
Ding.
Anyway, pillow princess. Searching for a pillow princess. I went by your apartment and we had the most amazing time. The Craigslist email relay keeps bouncing back because my post got flagged. Really hope you see this ad because I lost your contact info and I have to change my number. Long story. Fishy story. Haven't stopped thinking about our encounter since and have been throbbing nonstop.
Oh my god.
And that's the end. Oh my god. Okay, this guy lost her contact. He probably never got her contact info in the first place. That's what I'm thinking.
No.
No?
Well, okay.
He might just be trying
but
really
he
hard.
mentioned the Craigslist thread keeps bouncing back, which means that whatever they were communicating through, they didn't have each other's personal emails. They had whatever bullshit random numbering that Craigslist gives you. And that expired, so now he can't message her directly. So you're right. He probably never had her contact info.
I see what you're saying. Craigslist email relay keeps bouncing back.
Yes. Throbbing ever since. Well, it's been swell, but the swelling's gone.
That's right, because he did. He responded to her Pillow Princess ad.
Wait a minute. He responded to her pillow.
No, Sorry. Hold on. I'm the late 40s white guy, and we met up a couple of days ago after you responded to my ad searching for a Pillow Princess. Wow.
What is that?
I don't know. Should we look for it on Craigslist?
No,
and that's a different time.
Okay, Emily, you are in charge of searching
doing it.
Pillow Princess. She's
already on top of
It's
it.
a slang.
Right.
Just
It's a
like all
slang
those Pillow
phrase
Princesses.
that describes someone, mostly an LGBTQ woman, who prefers to receive sexual stimulation more than they do to give it.
Oh.
Why specifically?
It sounds like selfishness, but
Excuse me?
it describes someone who prefers to receive sexual stimulation and not give it.
Right. It's princess, Pillow Princess. Like I'm not going to do any of the work, but I'm going to receive all of the pleasure, kind of thing.
Exactly.
I get it.
Sorry, this one's really short.
Okay.
I just read the whole thing. This is New York,
Okay.
Westchester, and it was posted about 7 hours ago.
Okay.
It is titled, "Are You There? Scarsdale." Scarsdale is in parentheses. And
I
then
don't want to go to Scarsdale.
And then, no meetups, selling underwear.
That's it?
That's it.
Ooh.
Should I respond?
Selling underwear. Are they male? Are they female?
It doesn't say.
What
It
kind
just
of
says,
underwear are they selling?
No meetups. I'm selling underwear.
Oh
I
my-
will ship them to you.
What?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It ends at I'm selling underwear.
Because I'm sure that there are people out there interested in buying used underwear.
Whoa, man. Who said it was used? I never thought about that. That's so right.
It's definitely
Is
used.
this not what you
Really?
thought about?
All of
Emily
you?
and I are on the same page.
No,
Yeah.
I thought this guy, like,
There
you
are
know.
vending machines for that.
Get what? For used underwear?
Japan, yeah.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
in Japan. Anyway, I pictured. This is terrible.
I don't like this. I guess I'll just never go to
Back.
Japan. Oh,
Um,
let me set myself straight here. Sorry. Okay. Whew.
you didn't know that?
I know. Huh?
The,
Well, you
the
didn't.
panty vending machines? Maybe,
He's a vending machine. A vending
maybe it
machine
was
made this
used.
post.
I don't know. Instead of like donating because Goodwills are closed, it's like, fuck it, I'll make a buck out of this.
Like, or like he's a warehouse worker that happened to like just get a hold of a bunch
yeah,
of.
a box load.
Yeah.
Like maybe this shipping container went missing and it was just full of
Missing.
new underwear, different sizes, and now out of his fucking Outback Subaru, he's selling underwear. But nobody knows because he's just in a parking lot in a lockdown city. So fuck it, Craigslist.
Yeah, I suppose.
Thank you.
They're used.
Here you go. One for you.
They're totally used underwear.
No, why?
I get the last word. I'm the princess here. I'm not the Pillow Princess though. Oh, back to New York. Let's go here. Okay. Single girl, private inside motel. Wait, hold on. Private inside motel. Single girl, private inside motel.
I don't.
Whatever. New York City. Posted about 7 hours ago. Brooklyn again. God, Brooklyn's full of weirdos.
That's why we keep frequenting.
That's
this.
perfect. They're giving us our material here. When you certainly point, you really could very well hook up an attractive woman here. You to be dead, wrong friend. this is in like a code or something. This is a code that we have to solve, you guys. No. Emily, look up ciphers. Craigslist ciphers. When think about, oh my gosh, actually this might just be poetry. Think about oneself warned. Everything that will is almost certainly QC'd right here and can generally be pigs seeking to be able to getting dudes looking intended for love making, and scammers appearing because girls insisting most people get verified. Right now, a little fantastic news. I am able so vouch for any site of which in fact provides genuine all the time women which exclusively need in order to bang. This particular site, brand called Hookup equals Bay, B-A-Y. Put the name into your web browser or maybe run a lookup to get h.o.o.k.u.p.b.a.y.
What does that spell?
Hookup Bay.
Oh, sorry.
Anytime you usually are serious about getting set, it is your current very best wager. The following is one connected with all those things everyone have to see to consider, so go take a visit.
This hurts.
Do you know what I think it is?
A bot?
No, I think it's translated. I think it's direct. I think it's direct translation from a different language. Is what I'm assuming.
That okay.
When you like the line, let's see. Right now, a little fantastic news. Like, I have some very good news
for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Right now, a little
Either way,
fantastic
it's
news.
a scam.
Yes, definitely.
Anyone listening, do not go to what was it, Hollywood?
h.o.k.u.p.b.a.y.
Do not go to hookup.bay. That once again, that website is hookup.
Gerardo, you're acting really weird. What's going on? When you wow, and it also kind of makes me think of those run on like the train of thought writings.
The stream of consciousness.
Yeah, the stream of consciousness.
So,
yeah.
What was that book called? Finnegan's Wake.
Yes, Finnegan's Wake. I was looking at your bookshelf trying to find it.
Good luck.
When you certainly point, you really could very well hook up an attractive woman here. You to be dead wrong, friend. Oh, you're dead wrong, friend. You to be dead wrong, friend. We could spend a lot of time deciphering this. I don't want to.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Did you find anything, Emily?
Well, I had a wonderful idea of just putting the whole thing into Google Translate and seeing what it might do with it. But I don't know any other languages to say whether it's cohesive in another language. So
it doesn't work that way.
Going backwards,
yeah. I've done that with Spanish. I've written something in Spanish, translated it to English, and then from the English translated it back to Spanish. It loses all its meaning.
Yeah,
it's gross.
Because you'd have to backwards, quote unquote, translate it directly into whatever language it is. First, you have to know what that language is. We have no idea.
I translated it to Spanish and then back to English.
Okay.
How'd that go?
But right now I'm referencing the original ad to see if it's any different.
I was thinking like maybe Japanese, like maybe it was translated from Japanese, but it's on the East Coast, which I would feel would be more likely to be from Japanese on the West Coast, but I don't know.
What if it's like a guttural Gaelic?
This is actually super fun once you translate it into Latin and then back into English.
Oh,
what you got? Tell me what you got. She's still on this.
This is your turn.
Fun.
I'm so glad that you're still on this.
As long as you at least point out that his was a very beautiful woman, shall come to pass. Certainly this was a friend of that which was evil.
Ooh.
Be wise. He shows that it is nothing, at all events. He was the face of the swine. That to be able to show the guys that girls of scammers, as they are directed to the love of the common people, was insisting that you will approve of. In this fantastic message...
What?
Are you sure you're not reading a Bible verse?
I also have some vouch for the genuine need, so that the woman also to coverage of, at all times, as they need it only for a hit. This particular brand called Joint Equals Bav. This put a name on the web browser, and so need not maybe get HOOKUPBA. We lost the Y.
Oh.
Every now and be serious about the settings. Channel's your best bet. And this is the thing to the being of all those to whom one has a mind for, so we could go visit us.
Wow.
It sounds like a manuscript for a sacrifice to the Antichrist.
Yeah. That was amazing.
Oh my
Don't
God.
lose that.
That was so beautiful. How did lemurs get to Madagascar? Posted 18 hours ago. It's a fascinating question, isn't it?
Yes.
Isolated for at least 85 million years and separated from Africa by at least 350 miles during that period, how did these obscure clade of strepsirrhine primates get to Madagascar?
Boats.
That they then radiated into myriad forms and filled virtually every ecological niche is also quite fascinating.
Like literal radiation?
A natural experiment with a plethora of ramifications. Your thoughts are welcome, especially if you're a curious and chic young woman. What?
Boats.
Boats? They got there by boats.
How else? I mean, they can't swim that far. Maybe they can't. I don't know.
Are they only in Madagascar?
Lemurs?
The ring-tailed lemur? I'm assuming it's the ring-tailed lemur.
I don't know, but I think Emily's about to find out. Okay, Emily.
It's thought that they floated over the African continent on rafts of vegetation, so their own boats.
So their own boats,
Yeah.
yes.
Lemur-made boats.
Yes, okay. I was thinking human-made boats.
Are they still
but
doing
I'm still
that?
not wrong.
Are they still floating on lemur boats?
Yeah, like if you're sailing between Madagascar and Africa, will you just see a band of lemurs on a raft like you
It's
will
probably
maybe.
too much
or
sea traffic.
Cubans going to Miami?
Oh,
You know?
God.
They face extinction, the lemurs.
Oh. Well, they were trying to get away
They're
from
in
that.
trouble. Yeah.
Because they're all in the ocean.
Because they keep trying to float over in
No,
vegetation
they can't
rafts.
swim.
They're trying to figure out their evolution, and one scientist says the fact that they're facing extinction deepens the mystery, raises the stakes.
Lemur steaks.
Elevates the burger. I'm sorry.
Dude, I miss
raising.
cookouts.
You're raising the steak. You're elevating the burger. I'm sorry.
I have a question for you, Murphy.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Shoot.
So before you weren't allowed to, did you have a favorite burger place?
Before I was allowed to.
Before you,
yes,
you
because
weren't
pandemic.
allowed to leave. Yeah, because we were locked inside. Did
yes.
you forget? I totally forgot.
I had a similar thought today about, I was in my bathroom and I was like, I'm going to go to Gerardo's. And I'm going to go to Gerardo's. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And I'm like, wait a minute. There's a reason that oh, yeah, the pandemic. Like, there's a thing going on right now.
Oh, right,
Like,
the bodies.
I didn't finish chopping them up. And stuffing them down the garbage disposal. No, it was so, because you were talking earlier about like trying to get away from your phone, right? Like getting away from getting away from the media, getting away from the news, and I had kind of managed to do that.
I could just turn it off, right?
You
I
could.
didn't even think about that.
You could just turn it
I don't
off.
know when the last time I turned my phone off.
But then when I want to call you or text you, you just wouldn't know. Of course, it's not like I do anyway. You're always the one to text me,
I'm sorry.
communicate with me. That's fine. I really appreciate it actually, because I'm so bad at that kind of thing. When I communicate with people like over text or phone, like more so with phone, but like over text, like or phone, I'm just like, I'm not about like the whole small talk thing. Like, hey, what's up? Oh, I'm doing good. Oh yeah, I'm just playing some. Oh yeah, I was thinking about watching some blah blah later. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I reached out to you last week, and I was like, how's it going? And you're like, oh, fuck, were we supposed to record?
I know.
And I was like, no, dude, I'm just checking in.
I know. But I did. I told you how much I appreciated that because I do. I'm so bad at it. I'm terrible. Sometimes I don't talk to Steph unless I really need to. I love her with all my heart, but sometimes I just want to like not say anything. Like I'll just sit right next. I've transformed into an introvert like so much since college. When I got into college, I was like, yeah, let's talk to everyone and get everyone's Facebook and now I'm just kind of like, fuck everyone. And I don't want to talk to anyone. That's not true.
Well, people are exhausting.
Well, yes, the wrong people.
They demand so much of you.
The wrong people are exhausting. I really, really value like friends, like people that I want to be around. And you're one of them, as are you, Emily. People that just like are people that are not people that I don't have to make an effort to connect with. People that who are like intelligent, people that are not stupid, people who aren't going out and buying all of the toilet paper, people who aren't drinking bleach because they think it'll keep them corona free. You know, like there's a core group of people that you just really appreciate because they're not frustrating or stupid or, you know,
that's what it is. It's the
surface level people.
Decisions and that.
Yes, I don't want
nail on the head. Yeah. Superficial.
Yeah, I don't superficial and surface level.
Yeah.
Like just like come on. Like sorry. Missed connections.
Go ahead. I was gonna go ahead.
Okay. Federal Way. Oh, about 11 days ago this was posted. Federal Way, Lakota.
Federal Way is south of Seattle for anyone unaware.
South King County, Seattle, Federal Way. You are very hot. I see you all the time.
Please stop touching me.
You're like a furnace. I see you all the time. It's nice today. Wish we could go find a hot tub. You are a mid-30s to possibly 40s. Drive a luxury vehicle. Always smile and wave at me. I'm older in my 50s. Seen you again. You are with your dog. You are so sexy. And you have buns of steel.
What?
If you have a hot tub or just want to hang out, let me know. 6-foot rule applies. What is the 6-foot rule?
This is the social distancing thing.
Oh my God.
The 6-foot rule. That's how long your schlong has got to be.
I was thinking like 6 feet. Like you have to be 6. You have to be like 6 feet or more.
I see. Maybe. I don't know anymore, dude. A lot of
you are very hot.
A lot of people over 50 are using this service. I've noticed, at least with the last couple times that you and I have been reading them.
Yeah. There's it always makes me. I always think about like it's technology. You're gonna see, you know, middle-aged to younger people using it. But then I think about like, well, wait a second. Like Craigslist is like 20 years old.
I think, yeah.
And so if this dude is in his 50s, he was in his 30s when Craigslist came out, and he was very likely to use it. I'm sure.
That makes sense.
So he's like,
and it hasn't changed, at least its layout or its functionality.
Yeah.
1995.
95. Okay, so let's see, 2020.
What? How many years is that?
Yeah,
come on.
25.
It's like 24 years.
24 years. I've been reading a UX design book, and it mentions that you always have to take into account the learning curve, the unwillingness of people to pick something up. There was an example in there of when GPS systems came out.
Yeah.
The navigation, the voice activated navigation. Anyway, and in Germany, the voice for Siri or Google Maps, I'm not sure which one, it was a woman giving directions, and people kept calling the help services.
Yes.
And they were saying, it's not working. And they're like, what's wrong, sir? It's like, it's a woman.
I've heard of this, yes.
Giving me directions, and it's just not working. And people were telling us, like, well, does it help to know that maybe the developers were all male? And they're like, no, it's not working. Change it.
Yes.
Fix it.
I did read something on that before somewhere. Yeah, that's really interesting.
It's like that generational gap.
Generational and cultural and yeah. That blows me away. That's such a culture shock thing. Like,
oh well, I mentioned that because there's all these like older people using Craigslist now.
Yeah.
And then I joined a seminar where they used Craigslist as good UX design. So they brought up the main page and they asked everyone, was like, is this a good design? And immediately everyone was like, no, it's ugly. And they're like, yeah, but if I asked you to find me a 1-bedroom apartment in DC, let's just test that out. Can you guys find me one for under this price? And sure enough, within like a minute or less, people found it, and they're like, so it's functional. And they're like, yeah. And it's like, then that's a good design that hasn't changed in however many years, 24.
So it wasn't about like the aesthetics of the design.
Right.
It was
it's always about, will it work for everyone? I'm lost. What are we talking about? Oh, you have one for me.
GPS. I didn't change it. I'm sorry.
This one is titled, Dude, Did You Catch Your Fish? With 5 exclamation marks, Redman.
Dude.
I don't know why I called. That's it.
That's all.
That's it. That's the whole ad. I'm going to read another one.
Okay.
To the birthday boy, happy 38th. In Olympia, this was posted 7 days ago. It wasn't all that long ago that you and I rekindled an old romance after being split up for 2 years. I just wanted you to know that the 7 months you had been a better friend and lover than you had ever been in the entire time we were previously together before. You had not only given me a hope again in love, but in people. I know my moods can be extreme, and I'm really working on it, and my counselors, and it will take time. I love you, and I miss you very much, kid. When you left that last Monday, I was only worried that I might not ever see you again with the virus scare and everything, and in 15 minutes it will be your birthday.
No.
Which, that I planned on being away from you anyway, because you always want to go run around with friends, but I do hope you realize that I didn't do whatever it is you think I did. Oh. Breaking news, everyone. Anything that broke or was damaged was a coincidence. I haven't had any gas or a way to even make it out to your place, let alone do anything.
Gasoline.
I miss you. Please stop being angry, and I mean, come back. Is that really so bad? Is that really so bad to want to be near and close to the man I love? Fuck. Happy birthday. I do hope it's a wonderful day for you, and I pray that you will find your way back to me really soon. And I got a job. Jesus, Murphy. I start at that little grocery store tomorrow morning. Perhaps you could ride your bike on over to see me. What the fuck? You don't have gas, so you don't want to ride your bike? What's going on here? You right there, man?
I was willing to, like, you know, give this person the benefit of the doubt. And then she was like, I got a job. I don't know. There's so much.
Come back already. I don't need your money. I got a job. Hey, happy birthday, man. 38th birthday.
Yeah, dude. Happy 38th. And
when you left last Monday, I was only worried that I might not ever see you again with the virus scare. What changed?
Hold on. So go back to the beginning. What's the whole 2-year timeline thing?
Oh, I wasn't listening to myself. It says
they were lovers for 2 years.
It wasn't all that long ago that you and I rekindled an old romance after being split up for 2 years. I just wanted you to know that the first 7 months you had been a better friend and lover than you had ever been the entire time we were previously together before.
7 months.
You'd not only given me hope again in love, but in people. I know my moods. I know that I'm the problem. That's what she's saying. I know my moods can be extreme, and I'm really working on it with my counselors, and it will take time. I love you and I miss you very much.
Cherry Blossoms photographer. Ooh. Going after one of them hot photographers. Sunday, March 22nd. Oh, this is posted 7 days ago in Seattle, of course, because, cherry blossoms.
Could be Japan.
Shut up, dude.
There are none in Japan.
Hmm?
There are none in Japan.
There are no cherry blossoms in Japan?
No. There are no missed connections in Japan.
Oh.
I checked. There are actually very few outside of the U.S. in general.
Oh.
That was a question we had last week.
You know why? Because nobody's
No.
afraid to just talk to people outside of the U.S. Like that whole one that you were reading about, the 7-month relationship, and she's like, I need to tell you my feelings, but I'm going to do it on Missed Connections, so you probably won't read it, but I can still get my feelings out. I don't know. That's how I kind of saw that whole thing.
No, it's definitely it. Everyone hiding behind this anonymity.
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 Emily, is that did I see that jar is broken around the rim?
It sure is.
Emily is drinking out of a mason jar, an Atlas mason jar at that. But it's
36 ounces.
It's no cur or ball. I prefer the balls myself. But it's broken around the rim, and I'm just waiting to look up and see blood.
Tactfully avoiding
dripping,
the broken part.
blood dripping out of Emily. Waiting to see blood dripping out of Emily's mouth, and I don't know.
It's our water jar. Would you like some water?
I should probably have some water eventually.
We'll feed you later. We'll hydrate you later.
Yay. But I also very much enjoy mason jars. Half of our glassware is mason jars, actually. I also enjoy them as food storage, as opposed to Tupperware.
This one doesn't work for that
peanut butter
anymore.
do you buy? I mentioned this because it is
Creamy.
relevant. We get Adams peanut butter because they come in these huge. I don't know what's
big.
They're big.
Jugs,
they are big
jug jar things,
and we use that for food storage.
Oh,
Chia seeds, sugars, powders. Whatever.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You enjoy your peanut butter.
Whatever.
Clean it out, and then you fill it with whatever.
How do you clean out all that peanut butter that's so gooey, sticky?
We have a terrier.
Ah, you got a dog. Okay, two stories. So the first one, so you say you have a dog, right?
Yes.
I read on Reddit this story. Apparently it was an Ask Reddit thread. It was like, what is the weirdest thing you've ever experienced over at a friend's house? And he said when he was young, he went over to his friend's house and they sat down and ate dinner, and they got done with their meal. He was like, yeah, it was really good. And something got mentioned about taking the dishes into the
Dishwasher.
into the kitchen, and they were like, oh no, we don't do that, we don't use the dishwasher. And they called the dogs over. There were 3 of them, massive dogs, and they just started licking the plates. And he watched them put the plates back into the cupboard after they were all licked, and he never went over there again.
Yeah, no, or bring your own.
Yeah, I brought my own plate. They probably licked the pans and stuff that they prepared stuff in too.
Oh my god, I can imagine. Where did I put this dirty dish? No.
No.
Put it on the ground.
Call over one of the dogs. You imagine just some massive what kind of dog was Beethoven?
Oh, Saint Bernard.
It's a big old just Saint Bernard. Just
I learned something about Saint Bernards. You know the iconic barrel of bourbon around their necks that they're featured with in snow?
Mm-hmm.
Not a real thing.
Not a real thing.
No, that was just a depiction of it was a painting that had the Saint Bernard with the barrel around his neck, and everyone remembered that. They constantly kept referring to it, and it was a meme, pretty much. And the purpose was to aid people in the snow who had suffered an injury or something. But if you're bleeding out, the last thing you want is whiskey.
Yes, it's true. I mean, I suppose
alternatively, the last thing you want is whiskey. If you're gonna die anyway.
Well, yeah, but also if you're trying not to bleed out, you don't want to. What is it? I think it dilates your blood or something. It makes it thinner, so you bleed out more.
Okay, yes.
What about unless you're pressing it on the wound?
What about say a broken bone, and you just want to take the edge off?
I've never broken a bone.
Neither have I, but I've
clearly we know what we're talking about.
But like, I mean, you're
smart
not always
enough
going
not
to
to
bleed
break
when you
our
break
bones.
a bone, right?
We're smart enough not to break our bones.
You either,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I fractured a thumb.
Well,
I put it in a door hinge, and someone closed
all right,
it.
you are not smart enough.
I was 5.
I was 5. Yeah, no, that's very interesting. Because
What?
also in the cold, when you drink alcohol, you have a
It's supposed to be an
a
antifreeze.
warming sensation,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or it takes away your feeling, thus you don't feel the cold, thus you feel warmer, right? I don't know, maybe.
I don't know that for certain. I just know that one time we went skiing, my uncle and my dad had a flask, and I asked them what's in there, and they said antifreeze, and I fucking believed them. But it was alcohol, to help
Yes.
with the cold.
Yes, of course. Also, St. Bernards are adorable. But
They are. They're flourish.
The other story, you were talking about peanut butter, and we were talking about glass jars and like storage and all that stuff. And apparently, my mom and dad would buy Adam's peanut butter, and they used to sell it in glass jars. And they bought one time, and there was a big old shard of broken glass in there. And they weren't too worried about it. They still like ate it, and they checked to make sure that there was no other glass in it, and they ate it.
Peanut butter. You're not throwing that shit away.
Exactly. So they ate it, but they wrote a letter to him. They said, "Hey, just so you guys know, we found a piece of broken glass in one of your peanut butter jars, and maybe, hopefully, there's none in any of your other jars. Just wanted to bring it to your attention." They sent them a lot of peanut butter in apology. Yeah, and then starting like a month afterwards, you couldn't find Adam's peanut butter in a glass jar.
What is it now?
Plastic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because they're still glass, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
it's glass. It's like a thicker glass.
I guess.
Or
maybe that's
maybe
what
they
the
went
parents. That's what my mom
just
and dad.
in their
parents-
area.
Story my mom and dad told me. Yeah,
Yes,
maybe
Emily.
in their area. I don't know.
It makes you feel warmer to drink, but it actually lowers your body temperature.
Yes, of course.
What does it do to your blood?
It brings the volume of blood brought to your skin's surface increases, making you feel warm. The blood vessels dilate
They dilate.
just under the surface of your skin. And then that lowers your body's temperature because the surface of your skin
Is receiving more blood.
and is feeling like it doesn't need to warm up the insides. So the cold air is still constricting your blood vessels. And then you get cold, and you can't handle it because you don't know that you're cold.
Oh. So don't.
You don't feel it, but your body does, and your body reacts to it.
Wow. It's like coffee. Because fuck what my body says. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
It literally says you might want to put down the coffee too, because caffeine has the same effect.
Yep. There we go.
And the headline is "You booze, you lose."
You booze, you lose.
Booze, you lose.
Nice.
And
Written
everyone
by the county police. By the sheriff.
A message from the county police.
All right, if you've got something in front of you. Huh?
Look at her go.
Yeah.
Look at her go. Oh. Ow, ow.
Murphy is making googly eyes at my dog.
Hello. Hi. Hey, puppy. How are you doing? Up on the couch. Don't fall down. You good girl. Yes. Okay, you're safe. All right. Cherry blossoms
Photographer.
for the 17th umpteenth time. As microphone. Okay, I got it. Okay. Seattle, 7 days ago. Cherry blossoms photographer. The Quad at UW. Sunday, March 22nd at 6:30 p.m. Okay, just checked her watch and made note. You were alone, camera in hand, intended on capturing the perfect blossoms way up high. I was with my little dog, a small Chihuahua mix. Oh, gross. You read that.
No, I don't want to read that. Why should I read it?
Chihuahua. I
you trying to
hate Chihuahuas. I'm not. We are PC here, just because you are who you are.
What are you saying?
I was with my little Chihuahua mix. Our eyes briefly met. You seemed totally absorbed in your thoughts.
You looked
God dang
busy,
it.
so.
I didn't know how to approach you with this social distancing thing. I thought you were cute. I liked the simple way you dressed. Gray jeans plus gray shirts and your long black hair.
This wasn't me. I haven't left my house.
That's what you say. Your long black hair. There are so many ellipses in this post. It's distracting.
Ellipses?
The 3 dots?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many of them.
They're completely apprehensive because they don't know how to approach them, not even
3,
online.
4, 5, 6.
She's a photographer with no fashion
7,
sense.
8, 9, 10. There's 10 of them. Okay, where was I? Most people would just see too many grays, but I saw your bright energy. Let me know if you'd like to connect. LMK if you'd like to connect.
Oh.
And if cross paths happen to cross again, tell me, what was so special about my little dog? What stood out about him?
What?
And what kind of camera did you have? Maybe he was taking pictures of her dog and she left that part out.
Why would she? She happened to mention that he was taking photos of the flowers, but at no point was there any mention of his interest in her dog. Why is it so special?
She doesn't have a dog. He has a dog.
What?
Oh, right. You're reading them with Murphy, aren't you?
Tell me what was so special about
My little dog. It's his little dog.
No, the writer.
The writer's little dog. When you say his, I think photographer. I don't know.
Is the photographer not a man?
You're saying that the
I don't know.
dog belonged to the photographer.
No.
That's okay. Yeah, what was so special
Yes.
about the author's dog? Nobody mentioned that the photographer noticed it.
Yeah. It sounded like you were saying that the photographer had the dog.
No,
Sorry.
No.
No. Yeah, I just can't help but think that the people who write these things are
Self-centered.
just a little weird in the head, you know? Like they're the people who
would write
like, who am I,
on a website trying to find a person
that speaks for itself,
with
right?
the pious hope that they will
I'm-
read it, that someone is checking this. Like, do you believe that these people are also reading all the other misconnections and like, did they notice me?
I do. I think so, and I think they're just so like
Anyone could be a Craigslist ad author.
I suppose
at this point.
I suppose anyone could.
I mean, come
because
on. How many 50-year-olds have we read? I don't know. I'm not counting, but there's been a few.
It's true. But there's also people who will say that they write on Craigslist.
They're
Misconnections.
they are published authors.
Published authors, or will just like, hey, yeah, I saw this cute girl the other day, and I tried to connect with her on Craigslist Missed Connections. But then there are people who would never speak a word of that. They would feel like ashamed to say that, like, oh yeah, I went on to Craigslist.
But is it creepier or less to, rather than approach this person and tell them that, or frequent their jogging path,
Yeah, I don't know. I guess
to just go to the internet, get it off your chest, and be like,
It's true.
maybe they'll reach out.
I think
True.
they probably still frequent that person's jogging path even after posting.
Just kind of like a warning. It's like, hey, I noticed you, but
And
I'm
if
not going
you
to
don't notice-
explicitly say that I'm going to be there, but you'll know it was me.
Hey, I noticed you, and if you don't notice me, things are gonna happen. I don't know. I think I have some assumptions about the people who write these posts, and they're and I'm not gonna even say probably. I'm gonna say they're definitely wrong.
They're valid.
They're my thoughts, my beliefs are valid, but okay. Ooh.
Give me that.
I hit on you at Starbucks.
Oh.
Mm.
I'll tell you after this reading.
I also have a Starbucks.
I good. Get closer to that piece of shit.
Oh, is it not loud enough?
Yeah.
Okay, because
Hey.
it's loud enough in my ear. Because the dog's sitting on it.
That's why.
Oh,
There you
okay.
I hit on you at Starbucks.
Gross.
F number 4 M
Skagit.
Washington. Skagit, Washington.
Bless you.
Thank you. Female for male. At 920 South Burlington Boulevard, Burlington, Washington, 98233. Look that up.
Wow.
Is this a business or is this someone's address?
It's probably Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, huh? Oh, my God, you're right.
Well, at least you can't mistake Starbucks, I guess.
You were 5'11", with brown hair and green eyes. My father made me hit on you.
Oh.
I'm very sorry and also very gay.
Is that what it says?
That's what it says. That's what it says.
That's why he made me hit on you.
I don't know. Oh, female for male. No.
So he. I
She
get it.
was
I
made
get
to
it.
hit on him.
Oh, okay.
So maybe her father doesn't know.
This is really
or
bringing
in
out
denial.
like how I'm conditioned to think about things that I just hear.
Well,
it's
Yeah.
interesting.
I'm predestined to believe that every faceless character or whatever voice that I'm reading is a male.
Yeah.
Or a dog. I always say, "Did you see him? Did you see that guy?"
Stephanie is kind of when I'm playing Smash online, I'll be like, oh, this guy's like totally getting luckier. This guy's, she's like, they could be a girl, and I'm like,
No, I can't.
I know. and I've communicated to her that I know that, but she'd be like, well, they could be a girl. I'm like, I know. It's just my default. Should I say they and there? And it is, but it does at the same time. Okay. I do realize when I envision the person sitting on their couch that I'm playing against, I picture a male. And so
do you have the same picture every time?
No, based on the character that they're playing as, I have different, like, I could either picture like a degenerate or a loser
or a ginger.
A ginger. Yeah, just different, like.
No, I know. It's like, especially if they're kicking your ass and you're like, I need to hate this person.
Yeah.
What?
They're just them. Exactly.
I couldn't commit to the
they're
bit.
just them, like, they're just like slouched on their couch, like, just like super big belly, just like head down, jaw open, like sucking.
Slack jawed idiot.
Just like sucking on an Ethernet cable.
Why? Why? You could
Like
they're
not
a Capri Sun.
like like the controller. They're not even like bothering with the controller. They're just like, and they're winning.
Wi-Fi sucks.
Me and my buddy and I at work, we're talking about like frustrations playing people or whatever. Like, 'cause some people are just so good, kick your ass, and then like you think they're just like this. Like you're like doing your best, you're trying so hard, and you're like mashing the controller, and then on the other end it's just some dude just sucking on an Ethernet cable, just dominating you. So I think about that a little more than I should.
Ooh.
Anyway, Starbucks made to hit on him.
Oh wait, yeah, you had a Starbucks story.
Sorry.
Bye, Emily.
Okay, bye.
No, you can tell me, man.
No,
You can tell me
I'm
the
done.
story.
No, I'm done.
That wasn't your Starbucks story?
That was my Starbucks. No, I thought I was going back to your Starbucks story. The thing.
And
the missed connection. Sorry.
it was. Oh my god. I lived in the dorm rooms when I moved out to college.
Okay.
And it was a co-ed building. We always had our door open. We had a 2-foot ceramic owl named Eduardo that would sit in our threshold. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the native kids hated it. They kept telling us to put that shit away, that it was a bad omen. We didn't. My roommate Elle and I. Anyway, he knew these girls in high school, I think, and one of them came over and she was just so angry and just sat on his bed and didn't say anything to us. She just walked into our room and we're like, what happened? She's like,
what's up?
They fucking misspelled my name at Starbucks and they got my order wrong.
You poor thing.
So Elle and I looked at it and we're like, you probably got someone else's drink. And she's like, oh my god, I didn't even consider that.
Funny, neither did I. It's like, you poor sorry princess.
Aw.
Just anyway, is that the end of the gay girl that made?
Yeah, I had nothing to
made
say
the-
about it.
Oh, okay.
Here's one for you. It's a response to something. Actually, I have
Response.
that's a question.
Wow.
I have.
Ooh. Wow.
RE, does that mean reply or response? I mean, they're synonymous, but
I think it means reply.
okay. That's all.
Emily, what does RE at the beginning of an email
I'm
mean?
sorry, I was playing with the dog.
That's okay. I didn't want to take you away from your happy times. I was just genuinely curious. I should have just assumed that she would find the answer eventually.
Here again. She wouldn't have.
Okay. Wow, this is
Regarding.
Regarding?
Regarding.
Oh, regarding. Okay, so this is regarding. I once told you, Skagit Watcom Snowho.
Bless you.
Isn't it amazing to think a random CL post with such heart/gut wrenching detail has the power to make time stop and or not exist? While estimating the specific mass or gravity of any situation at hand, this one will always bear the same weight of sorrow with a universal constant. Your post, kinda like a black hole would, not have lived and will not transcend into immortality without that immense gravity of loved lost, ever pulling us in and assimilating our thoughts by proxy of self-doubt, not to mention our precious mortal time. It's all caps. Your self-diagnosis makes me think your old shell is being torn apart atom by atom, disintegrating in a slow, painful way. More than likely, the other party is in the same state waiting for you to validate all of their character discrepancies you pointed out in the last 7 years. Yes, you did tell me many times, probably as many times as you've counted broken pieces. And the exact same story has been told too many others many, many times before. If I am actually that person that has contributed to your current state, I know what I have done. I am truly sorry, and I would like to help you throw all of those pieces away so we can design a new ego in a fashion you deserve and have always wanted. I haven't seen you for almost a year, and I still think about you every day. Between you and lack of time with my daughter, I still desperately wish for us to find new, efficient, and organic ways to communicate as friends and lovers, and hopefully as parents we wish we had. Wow. I'm getting feelings here.
What kind of feelings? What kind of feelings?
Deeper, like, secondhand, like...
Lions.
You ruined it. Like, I don't know. I feel for this person. I understand what this person's going through. Probably not. I like to think I know what this person's going through.
Is it extraordinary that two people were actually able to like? So this is in regards to a previous post that they believe is in reference to them. Mm-hmm. Or is it more believable that these are two completely separate parties with similar enough details in their relationship that are now going to start communicating? Like maybe that detail about a daughter isn't in the other person's narrative.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
It is.
Unless they're the kind of people like us who frequent Craigslist a lot for giggling and shitting.
Do you shit
and
when
giggle?
you read Craigslist as well?
You can find it on your phone, okay?
If you do,
I need to sanitize my phone.
Gross. I'm gonna keep reading.
Is there more?
There's dude. Yes, that
sorry.
was half of it. I'm only halfway through.
All right, continue.
Looking forward from here. There is one eventuality for any emotional being that is willing to do just that. Look forward. To the unfortunate passerby of souls to this post, we will leave few emotions stolen. Its infinite gravitational pull of vagueness on the experienced human soul will be the thief of your existence. I don't know how to feel anymore with this. Enough weighted pull to make time stand still inside your mind. Stay there a moment too long, and you'll see your entire physical existence in only one emotion, it being barely worthy of the word sorrow. I was lucky and only got stuck in its pull for 2 hours instead of 2 lifetimes. Yet, at the event horizon, with everything motionless and basking in an infinite amount of light and clarity, shining upon all of the facets and reflections past remembered or recalled, only true humility will cure the deceptive human eye that views nothing but deception. Is anyone following this better than I am?
I'm not following it. My eyes have stretched so well, rolling them. This man is so profound. Oh my God! Can you hear me down there? It's so deep.
The amount of profound is distracting, quite frankly. Wait a minute. But time has stopped. You always have the option to look forward. Wow, bold and...
Italics?
Exclamation. Exclamation point. I hope that was you, KB, the eldest of 3 beautiful sisters. God, this got weird really fast. No matter how much I desperately need you back in my life, in my universe specifically, nothing has ever been as simple as digital letter in a bottle. The simple act of typing this is to comfort in itself.
What? One more time?
Oh, God. The simple act of typing this is comfort in itself for now. Maybe this universe, babe. Maybe the next one. I'll still be around to lean on. Sometimes I need someone to lean also. Like Lonely Me Now, MLH's father. Oh.
MLH is the daughter.
MLH is the
daughter.
her okay.
Acronym. The fuck is that thing called? Initials.
Initials.
That's what it is.
Should we, idea, it might be a bad one. Should we save some of these to dramatically read later? Like to actually get a...
Well, definitely the one that was translated back from Latin.
Oh, yes.
That one's still open. However, I tried to open this one and it's been, for some reason, flagged for removal since. So that is the only copy in the world right now that you have open currently.
Are you going to Command A, Command C?
God. Oh, that's the function. Fucking function button is where the control button should be.
It's Command now.
Control. Oh my. And it's Command. It's not even.
I'm telling you what to do.
Well, fucking fine. Never mind then.
This
stupid
missed connection is titled "Beautiful Woman at ATT Store Omak."
Omak.
This is in Wenatchee.
Okay. Omakian? Omaki and AT&T.
You and I were being helped at the same time. I was older, white-haired guy, but we kept looking at each other. I finished first and waited outside. But you didn't come out until I was leaving. I can help with your unemployment. What?
I finished first. I finished first.
What is ATT?
Oh, AT&T.
It doesn't say that. It says ATT.
Oh, he's old.
Well, he's
all right.
Yeah, what I almost said.
Shit.
ATT. I finished first.
And then I waited outside. You can finish yourself off. Let me know when you want to discuss your unemployment. All right, next one.
I finished first. An old gentleman finished first. God. Okay. Oh, Handsome Runner, white shorts. SE. This is Portland. Multnomah County. I suppose Portland. I don't know why I say Multnomah County. That was stupid. Sorry. Handsome runner with white shorts posted about 22 hours ago. Hey, Hey, saw you this afternoon. Looked like you were out for a run wearing some nice white shorts and a blue shirt. You caught me looking and we shared some nice eye contact. I couldn't stop looking at your bulge. If you remember, tell me what color car I was in and what intersection I saw you. Would love to have a closer look. M for M. Okay.
I noticed your bulge. If you noticed me, let me know what was in your pocket.
I noticed. Like, the whole, like, what intersection I saw you at? I would never. If I saw this and, like, that I was a party and this.
I fucking ran.
Would never.
I ran for 3 miles. Shit.
Let's see. Where are all the intersections I was at? I'll just list them here. If one of them matches.
Blue shirt.
You almost. Other intersections, on my way here, I almost got hit by another car.
There's no one else out there.
I know, but the one other dude, the one other ass driving his bright ass red car. Oh. He was turning right at an intersection, and I was coming from his right, and he almost just, he went way wide out into the intersection, and I had to, and I laid on my horn, and I told him how much of an ass I thought he was, and he just didn't even, as I looked over at him, he just didn't even acknowledge me.
You should put that on Missed Connections.
Yeah, I should. Here, okay, new post. Let's see, Seattle.
Did you think he was handsome?
Beacon Hill.
Ooh,
I know, but I did like his bulge.
It was very round.
It was very round and bulgy.
And at eye level.
Yes, very eye level.
No, don't write one. Give me that.
I'm not. I'm giving you the next one. A red car, nice bulge. Pretty pissed at you.
Posted 2 days ago. If you read this, let me know what intersection we almost met.
Is that what it says?
No.
Oh, damn it.
Portland, Multnomah County.
Shut up.
Jansen Beach Liquor.
Oh.
You almost ran me over in the parking lot. What the
Wow. Speaking of the one that I was about to write.
And then I was extremely rude by not holding the door open for you. Did you notice? But you got along great as we shopped for our stuff. We talked about your bad experience with spiced rum, and I told you what I like to use as mixers. You couldn't figure out if you wanted margaritas or Bloody Marys. You were a super cute female, and I'm the handsome bald guy. I'd love to hear from you.
The handsome bald guy.
Self-proclaimed.
I will not deny that you are bald. That identifier is probably something that you can rightfully say. But handsome, like, I don't know. Whenever somebody, I don't know. I wouldn't. Sure, you're probably bald, but are you handsome? Like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I don't think there's any handsome bald people.
Wow. Yeah, that's, boom. There we go. That's,
with
case
their
is closed.
veiny scalps. Oh. Come on. Think about that.
I mean,
it's like, do the curtains match the carpet, right? And you're like, okay, I can see what's in store for me. I'm not responding to this ad.
Yeah, no.
Moving on. Walmart woman.
Walmart woman. Walmart. Oh boy. Walmart woman in black turquoise hair. Crazy person. The people of Walmart? Maybe?
Yeah.
Is this okay?
I
Portland, Multnomah County. Walmart woman in black with turquoise hair. Ooh. Hayden Meadows at about 12:15 p.m. We made eye contact as we were leaving the store. I thought about chasing after you, but I didn't want to get maced. What? I was wearing a black hoodie, and I probably looked dead inside. Grab a drink with me. You didn't want to get maced. I get it. You don't run after someone unless you want to get maced. Right? Are you guys like, yeah? No, that's a thing,
No,
right?
yeah, that's always going through my head.
Yeah.
It's like,
no, I don't. Yeah.
do I want to get maced?
Like, the last thing I want to do is get maced. Period.
Or tased.
Dude, whatever. I'll take a tase.
Like, if I get close enough, I'm probably going to get tased.
Whatever, dude. Just don't get maced. But I didn't want to get maced.
Like, what's your plan at that point?
This last line. I was wearing a black hoodie, and I probably looked dead inside. Like, that is a perfect, like, I know you know what I think of? You guys ever watch Gravity Falls?
Not all of them, but I've seen it. I've caught a couple.
The character that's voiced by T.J. Miller, oh my gosh, what is his name?
What does he look
Gravity Falls, T.J. Miller. Go.
like? Go.
Emily hot on the case.
Robbie Valentino.
Yes.
Is he the kid with the white hair? What does he look like? Describe this to me.
He has black hair and acne.
Oh,
Black hair, acne,
the guy that...
and a hood.
Yeah, and he's always chasing after the redhead.
Yes, and there's a scene where he's like, whatever, probably didn't even blah, blah, and he like cinches up his hoodie, and it's just his nose sticking out like Pinocchio. It's so fucking funny. I love that cartoon. Anyway.
7-Eleven on 185th Hillsborough.
Ooh.
This is Portland, Washington County.
Okay.
Fake blonde hair, pretty eyes, working the counter.
Hold on. Fake blonde hair?
Fake blonde hair, pretty eyes, working the counter.
I would not try and flatter someone with the word fake. I don't know.
I noticed your roots. Like 6 weeks ago, I came in and we chatted a little. You said you liked my ID picture. Nobody likes my ID picture. You showed me yours.
She was being nice to you.
And told me you had just come down off an acid trip when it was taken. But
wow.
You looked cute anyway. Anyway, we've talked once or twice since then. Always thought we clicked. Just a little. Just a little. Chivalry. Fake blonde hair, acid trip looking girl. You know who you are. Hit me up.
Wow. I hope they find each other. Portland posted about 6 days ago. The other couple at Mr. Peeps. Okay.
What's Mr. Peeps? Is that a strip club?
Maybe?
Adult entertainment store?
Boom.
A store.
It looks so shady.
Describe it.
I mean,
are you on their website?
I can't even promise this is from this place, but it comes up when I search for that, and it's a darkened hallway with a line of black doors with numbers on them
and red eyes coming out the door.
Some have green lights above them, and some have red lights.
And they all have holes to the next room.
And the caption is "The Peephole."
Ooh.
So,
ooh,
there's your picture. Go on.
So to the other couple at the peephole.
Peephole is just too close to pee hole. I don't appreciate that at all. It makes me mad. I'm upset. All right. To the other couple at Mr. Peeps. We practiced social distancing as we enjoyed watching each other. My wife and I would like to give and get another show. Respond with one detail we both would know about, and perhaps we can meet again. That's it.
Is it?
That's it.
How many beads were used?
Oh, God. Not the beads. Not the beads again.
So is this just rooms with windows to each other and you get to do whatever you want?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about the pee hole. People, sorry. We practiced social distancing as we enjoyed watching each other. My wife and I would like to give and get another show. Respond with one detail we both would know about, and perhaps we can meet again. They don't even provide the detail that they want them to respond to. Like, that's lazy. That's just stupid lazy.
How many couples go in there and watch each other? I'm picturing like a game of four squares where everyone's just mutually masturbating at each corner. 6 feet apart.
Like, ooh, like, so like I'm like a big four square on the ground, right? And you're standing in like the most outward
not
corner.
chunk.
Well, yeah, because duh. Everyone knows you do tape and not chalk. Glow-in-the-dark tape. And you actually, no, glow-in-the-dark tape, and then like the black lights all around, so you can easily see. And then you just stand in the opposite corners of the tape, right? And then whoever can get closest to their opposite corner in the middle of the 4 squares.
Whoever can
wins.
get closest.
Yeah, whoever can skeet. Is that it? Yes, that's the proper terminology.
All right, so it's 4 men standing on opposite corners, aiming to the center, like one of those carnival games where you shoot water into the clown's mouth and it expands the balloon on top.
Yeah.
But in this case, it's jizz.
Yes, and there's no clown mouth and no balloon.
This sounds fun.
Right, so
Yeah.
no.
Emily disapproves. Let it be noted.
I am reading the Yelp for this place, and it's still very ambiguous.
Mr. Peeps or Mr. Peehole?
Mr. Peeps.
Mr. Peeps.
Mr. Peehole is not a thing.
Wait, is this?
Wait, I thought we were talking about
I thought it was called the peephole. Is it called
No,
peephole or
it's Mr. Peeps.
Like the
And
marshmallow.
the photo,
Yes.
the photo that I
disgusting-
found, the caption was the peephole. Anyway, so the most information I'm getting is from the questions and answers section. So there's glory holes at this location? Yes, all of our locations have glory holes. Do I need to pay anything else aside from keeping the booths running? Are there booths that are private? Can I go in with someone
Wow,
else?
so many questions in one question.
Hello, as long as the room is running, dollar bill activated, you do not need to pay anything else. Yes, most booths are private, and yes, you can invite others into your room.
I don't understand.
They are called arcade booths. Okay, so what are the booths about? They are dollar bill activated. All rooms have over 3,000 movies playing for your viewing pleasure. $1 bill lasts 4 minutes.
So they're just.
Rip
Do you
off.
get to pick the porn?
I don't know.
Is it like Netflix?
They have
Like,
over
it's
3,000.
a remote that everyone else touches.
Ew.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Found the review that confirms. Visited this place last weekend with the wife. We had a great time. The booth area is the cleanest I've ever seen, and the voyeur booths were just what we were looking for. Only thing that would make it better is if more couples would visit the booths.
I see.
They were alone.
We practiced social distancing as we enjoyed watching each other.
Give me that.
That is the
That
last
is
one.
Portland. That was our last one.
That was our last one.
All right, we did it.
Yay.
Aloha,
Aloha.
Mr. Peeps. The fuck?
There's some
Children
very
screaming out there.
some
There's
very
light out.
rambunctious children outside. Maybe I shouldn't leave just yet.
Samples of your work. Where
Samples
can
of
people
my
find
work.
that? Who are you?
Oh,
Where
my
are
gosh.
you? Did you finish that? You've had 2 weeks.
Yeah, no.
Cool.
A little ashamed.
All right, I'm gonna ask you every time.
Yes, please keep asking me about that. Please.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
So this has been 2 failed actors giving you no advice.
Yes.
Anyway, thanks for coming.
You're very welcome.
There's the door.
The name is still in works. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, bye.
And that's all.